Depending on how I release things, this McFarlane Toys Azuku Midoriya should have been my previous review. Check it out.
T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. This is Transformers Kingdom Core Class Megatron. Core Class means he's little and only $10. Yay! $9.99 is the MSRP for these. He is part of the War for Cybertron trilogy. Because Transformers and action figures in general are getting more expensive, I'm pretty sure they want to have options out there. They want to get as much money as possible. So if someone can only afford a $10 Megatron, here you go. Kids are happy, and it's something simple and easy to play with. Plus, they're coming out with an ARC action figure, which is the Autobot spaceship that's going to be able to transform, and these things will probably look good messing around with the ARC. If you've been collecting along like me, you probably have some other giants for him to deal with or be paired with. But anyway, with all that out of the way, this is an awesome action figure for $10. It has all the articulation you would want. The head can rotate. There is some hollowness back there. The shoulders are on the ball joint, so they can go back. Even with this big backpack, they can still go back, come all the way forward, go all the way out to the side if you're not using his arm with this fusion cannon. Elbows can bend 90 degrees and rotate and whatnot. This arm right here has like a little mushroom peg for the transformation, so the fist is able to rotate outward, but if you're holding a weapon over there, it's going to bump into the fusion cannon. The fusion cannon is not removable. It's technically removable. I see it's on a little friction peg. So if I wanted to, I could get it off there, but it's very difficult. This wrist is static. It does have waist rotation. Legs can kick all the way out to the side, all the way forward, all the way back basically. And the knees are also on the ball joint, so they can rotate right there. And it doesn't have any ankle pivot, but it's in like a natural ankle pivot stance. You can kind of break the transformation. Come on. And get a little more. Yeah, that doesn't look right. But the knee bends that much. I didn't show that. But yeah, he's good. He comes with this gun on top of the big fusion cannon. It's amazing. I feel like Optimus might have been gypped not getting his axe, because Megatron didn't even carry a gun version of himself. And see that little peg that they have right there? The bigger peg at the top is a 5mm peg. So if you wanted to, bigger robots can hold it. Speaking of bigger robots, this is what Leader Class Astro Train looks like next to him, which is really Voyager class height. And oh no, I hadn't tried this because I didn't know where he was until just now. He was underneath of that Astro Train. I forgot I moved them in here for this comparison. Optimus is taller. That's unfortunate. And here he is next to some of his Decepticon Micromaster minions, if you want to pair them up with those. Here's my New Age Megatron right there. So yeah, it's definitely not Legend scale. It's more in scale for the old Legions class. But transformation. First thing you want to do is rotate this hand. I'm holding this to keep the arm in place. Rotate that hand all the way like that. So we'll have that hole at the bottom. And where is it? This arm can be rotated. I'm trying to make sure the hole, make sure the hole is in the same place on both sides. But now we can rotate the waist, rotate this up like that, I guess I should have rotated his head. You don't have to rotate the head, but I'm gonna rotate the head. Rotate that basically up that way so we can get the shoulders to rotate backward. And now we can rotate the cannon, plug the cannon into the peg on the bottom of the other arm. And why I wanted those little holes in the bottom of the arm to be right there is because they peg into these right here on both sides. Now we can shift this up to be right there. Bend the shin outward like this, lift it up, and basically make it peg onto here. And there's a peg I'll show you on the other leg. This peg right here goes inside of this joint right here. So it like detaches from the inside cover and then goes into the other place. Basically, I just squeeze until this kind of meets up. Make sure the waist is twisted the correct way. And up here, because he doesn't have a finalized look unless you put this gun right here. And now it is a tank. As much as it can be a tank. It doesn't have any wheels, but it has painted treads right there. Looks like this. No treads really in the front area, so you're only supposed to look at it from the top down. But I'm actually happy they were able to make that fully swivel, and you can make this lift up. Doesn't look quite accurate to a real tank, but at least it's functional, and that's cool. That's a 5mm hole right there, so you could port like blast effects and whatnot in there. I don't know what you would port into here, but that is another little hole. Here he is next to Optimus. So it's a tank. It's bigger than a truck. Sort of. Not taller, but definitely wider, taking up more space. And it's even longer than Optimus. So yeah, mass shifting, everybody. Optimus was taller in robot mode, but this is like kind of a bigger vehicle. So isn't that cool? Here is a deluxe car I have laying around. And here's a Micromaster. So yeah, there you are. Reverse transformation, I guess. Plop the gun out. Detach from there. Detach from there. Straighten the legs back up, basically, and make sure that's clicked. Make sure that's clicked. Rotate the waist around. I'm gonna move this basically out the way and rotate. Well, unpeg the gun from there. Rotate the gun and move the shoulders back around into their place, which they do click. The back needs to come over the shoulders and lay pressed right there. Rotate the hand. If you rotated the head, rotate the head. And grab this again and rotate the fist back around. And bam, he's a robot. For the price point, the thing looks good. And it's posable. I like it. I don't have any complaint. I knew what I was getting when I saw it. And it's only a $10 figure. It's not supposed to be the most dynamic, but it is more posable than I ever would have imagined it to have been. But the worst thing about it is this thing hanging off the back. It does have 2 stand ports there, by the way. But if this could have collapsed in some type of way, I don't know. It's not too terrible. Like from the front, I'm not bothered, to be honest. But I'm just shocked that his arms are able to go in and out and all that. I would have never expected that before I opened this thing. And it's nicely painted. All that's gunmetal paint right there. The shoulders aren't painted, but I don't know. It still all comes together to me. And I like that he even has an extra accessory with that gun. So that's cool. I like him. Found it at Target. Thank you for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.